We begin with Cattleman and Cattleman reporter Kate Maher, who has a look at some of the details on everything that will take place at this year's convention.
Well, the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show is headed to Nashville, Tennessee this summer in August. Our crew's been down here this week checking out a lot of sights and sounds around Nashville and fun things to do, but there's also a lot of other work that goes on behind the scenes. We're joined today with Kristin Torres of NCBA. Kristin, your team's been down here at the Gaylord and in Nashville doing a lot of behind the scenes work. Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, we put a lot of steps in this week, that's for sure. We've been meeting with all of the suppliers and vendors. We're doing our best to make sure that we're putting together a fun, safe, educational event for this summer. In August, we're going to get the cattlemen together here at the Gaylord.
I know everybody's excited to get back together in person, and we just got some really exciting news from the city of Nashville. Tell me what you know.
We did. We are so excited. The mayor recently announced that all restrictions here in Nashville are going to be lifted as they relate to COVID, everything with the exception of masks at the moment. Now, everybody is aware that things can change at a moment's notice with this pandemic, but for right now, we're full steam ahead and we are so excited.
So the convention's really going to look pretty similar to what people are used to.
Absolutely it is. We're working really hard to make sure that we're putting together, as I mentioned, a safe event, but an event that has fun networking opportunities. The trade show is going to be great. We have tons of education going on, tons of entertainment. It's going to be the event that cattlemen have come to know and love over the years, and Nashville is by far our most popular city that we visit.
And what a great way to celebrate. Too much time apart and coming back together. Registration for this event opens on June 1st, and we're standing in the Gaylord right now where registration will be. Tell us what it's going to look like on site.
Yeah, registration is going to look a little bit different this year. Again, in an effort to keep everybody safe, we're going to have actually 4 different registration areas so that we don't have everybody spending a lot of time in the same space. But they're going to be spread out across the Gaylord, but this will be our main registration right here.
Is there going to be anything different about touchless kiosks or anything different? I mean, we'll always have friendly people on staff to help everybody out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have a whole COVID plan, and if anybody's interested in that, they can find it right there on our website, but they're going to find hand sanitizer everywhere. We have actually a Santa crew, folks that are going to be going around reminding people to wear their masks, spraying hand sanitizer. Registration will all be touchless and cashless, which is very important this year. So we're only going to be accepting credit and debit cards, no cash this year.
That's really good information, so folks come prepared. Kristin mentioned the NCBA trade show, which is always a huge attraction. It's just world known, and it's going to be so exciting to have cattlemen and women gather in the trade show. Kristin, let's go check out that space.
Let's go.
Well, we got in some of those steps that Kristin talked about, and now we're standing in front of the Ryman exhibit halls here at the Convention Center where the trade show is going to be.
Yeah, this is going to be the hub of it all during the event this August. We're going to have a great trade show. We have 350 exhibitors. We have over 7 acres of exhibit space, indoor exhibits, outdoor exhibits, shoots and scales on the show floor, demonstration arena on the show floor. It's going to be great.
And the exhibitors are going to be everything that you need to be successful in your cattle operation.
Absolutely. Everything from A to Z you'll find on this trade show floor. This event is really for anyone in the cattle business.
Now let's talk about registration types. Can you buy a pass for just the trade show if all you want to do is come and see the trade show?
You sure can. We have a one-day only pass that gets you all the education programs. And we have a trade show only pass, and that includes lunch each day. It includes access to all the education programs that are on the trade show floor. It also includes a reception each day in the trade show. So it's way more than just your average trade show.
And in addition to looking at all the great exhibits, you're going to run into people from all over the country and really have a chance to network with other cattle producers.
Absolutely. We try to make sure that we have plenty of time and plenty of space for people to get together and make those connections that they need to. As I mentioned, there's a reception each day in the trade show, and it's a great benefit for people to make those connections and find other people that are doing the same things that they're doing.
Yeah, and then we've kind of all been through the same things together too.
Yes, absolutely.
Kristin, what else do our attendees need to know about registering, about schedules, about keeping up to date on the latest information?
Yeah, so registration, as we mentioned, opens June 1st. And then all the information on the convention, the exhibitor list, the floor plan, if you want to map your way around before you get here, all of that can be found on our website, which is convention.ncba.org. We also have all of the COVID planning up there as well, and we will keep everybody up to date as things change or progress here in Nashville.
Kristin, it's always fun to get a behind-the-scenes look at this. Thank you to you and your team for all you do to put on such a great event for our members across the country.
Thanks for joining us in Nashville this week.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back in Nashville in August 10th through the 12th, right here at the Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center for the annual Cattle Industry Convention and, of course, the NCBA Trade Show. It's an event that you're not going to want to miss. Come join Kristin and I in Nashville.